Take them.
What's going on, guys? Cabin Outdoors here. It's October 21st. It's the second weekend in the northern Illinois duck and goose season. We're hunting a river right now for ducks this morning. It was about 40 degrees. This is the coldest day that we've had so far. So we thought the ducks and geese might be moving. I was just going to go over the spread that we ran this morning. As you can see here, we have 2 mojos and a bunch of mallard decoys, and then we also have some teal right there. So that was one of the main pods, and then we have some geese out there, another pod of mallards, and then we have some wood ducks right along the bank. The wood ducks and geese were mainly confidence decoys, kind of help those ducks come in. The wind's not really in any direction today. It was kind of all over the place, so we pretty much had a big open landing zone right here where we can shoot the ducks, and then our decoys were spread out into 2 pods, so they can pretty much land wherever. I'll show you the blind that we're hunting out of, kind of outside of the spread look.
Alright, so here's the blind that we hunted this morning. We had to throw an extra load of brush on the front of it because there was a bunch of dead brush that was left on it, and we really needed a brush job. So once we fully brushed the blind and had it looking good to what we wanted it, we got all the decoys set up and we hunkered down. As you saw earlier in the video, we were working a flock of like 5 mallards, and I was calling them in, the decoys were working, they were coming into the mojos. There wasn't really a lot of wind. At the time it was probably like 4-mile-an-hour winds, if that, and it was in different directions, so that really didn't help us. But since we had 2 pods, just like Jake talked about earlier in the video, in each side, that gives the ducks an opportunity to land wherever they want, and we gave them a pretty good open kill hole. So in that video I worked the one in with my calling, and she landed right in the kill hole, right where we wanted them. And once we got that one to land, we figured all the other ones would just follow behind. But since we're hunting on the 21st, it's still early in the season. These are all locals, and down here in Illinois there's no migrators here yet. So those locals probably have been heavily hunted and they just didn't want to finish. So once we got that one to land, it jumped up and we shot it, and that was basically the hunt. After that, we really didn't see much. We saw maybe a few geese flying overhead, going into cornfields nearby the river, and then a duck here or there, but just flying along, not having anything to do with us. So that was about it.
Alright, here's the mallard hen that we shot this morning. This is my first duck. You can see this is the one that we shot in the video, and we don't have any migrators yet, so this is probably just a local bird. But she worked into the decoy spread. It was a pretty good day. It was pretty slow, but at least we got one.